Hello, and thank you for watching this video. Today I'm going to demonstrate how I use a Raspberry Pi as a network monitoring device. This is a valuable tool for anyone tasked with monitoring their network for unauthorized access points, rogue DHCP servers, or unexpected devices. I've used a Raspberry Pi 3 with Fing and Python. It is also worth noting that this Pi has gone through the Noobs Pi install. Going into this project, I knew that scripting would be a challenge. One of the things that I really wanted to do to set this apart was run a scan and then compare the output against an approved list of devices, and then capture the details of any unknown devices in a file that can be emailed or saved to a user's desktop. I found Python to be a really good tool for this task. It was my first time using Python, so it was new, but very easy to pick up, and I was able to take that script and embed it into my main shell script, which we will see now. Over here we have two connections. I have a SSH connection through PuTTY into the Pi, and then also a real VNC connection into the desktop here. And you'll notice over here we have a folder called Recent Scans, and you can see that it is empty. So we're going to hop back over here to our SSH connection, and we're going to run this script. Now what you'll notice is the output that you're about to see is the Fing scan, and then also the verification that I use through the Python script, just so you can see it working. It is worth noting that the output to the screen isn't necessary, and a few minor adjustments to the shell script would eliminate the output, and you wouldn't see any of it. It's going to take a moment to go through this. There we go. And you can see down here, like I said, this is the output from our Fing scan. This is the output from the Python script. And then, down here, we see we're done. So if we jump back over here to our recent scans, you'll see we have an output file now. And we can open that up, and there we have it. Oh, somebody's sneaky little Raspberry Pi is on here. What I did for this, you could do a very similar script and search for unauthorized access points or DHCP servers. I didn't have any of those on my network, so what I did was I created a list of approved devices, and then after that I hooked up a couple mobile devices and a second Raspberry Pi to my Wi-Fi, and that's the output that you see in the file. It would also be helpful to see this in an email, and that was one of the more challenging parts of this project for me, was getting that to work right. But with a few adjustments to the mail services comp file, I was able to set it up to use my Gmail account to email another Gmail account. And if that worked right, we should hop over here, and yep, there we go. And here's our out file, and that worked. So obviously, the benefits here are the ability to catch any unsuspected network traffic. This could be set up in a cron tab to run periodically, whenever you would like, really, and as often as you would like. The Fing command is set to where it does one scan, so it may be worthwhile for you to do it several times throughout the day, but however you would like to do that, it can be set up. I think one of the most valuable lessons I took away from this was Python. I'd never used it before, and it's very flexible. I think it's a powerful tool, especially for things like this where you don't necessarily want to sit down and write 50 lines of code. Also, using the Fing tool. I was somewhat familiar with Fing before this, but going through this project and trying to come up with the different options and the things you could do really introduced me to a lot more that you can do with Fing and the power that that tool gives you. So again, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy your pie.